Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 440 of the Fred Talk podcast. You are joined this week by your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. That is me. Hi. You are also joined by Mr. Riggs. Say hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Yeah. Viviendo el sueño, as the Spanish would say. Yeah, Google it. Google it.
I should know that. I've got like a 700-day streak on Duolingo. I really should know what you just said. You're living something.
Indeed. Living the dream, my friend. Living the dream.
Oh, okay. They've not told me about that. They've told me how to order chocolate pizza, but they've not told me how to say
I mean, they're getting all of the important things out the way first, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, oh my God, Duolingo is the fucking worst. Like, it's great for picking up like random words. Like, it increases your general vocabulary in a language, but like useful conversational skills, absolutely not.
It's amazing the sentences it comes up with. It's yeah. And it doesn't talk about pedals or guitar stuff or.
No, absolutely useless.
I know how, like, it does teach you how to say, I like the music of Madonna.
I've had that
sentences
before as well.
like that. So, but yeah, there you go. You're living the dream. Awesome.
Yeah. Or viviendo la vida as well, living the life. There you go. Those are your two phrases for the week. you are joined this week on the Fret Talk podcast by both of us. We're starting the tangents early. Why not?
Why not? I try and veer off topic as much as possible, to compensate for the fact we don't have Lee with us. I'll try and you can explain why, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
he's.
Yeah, it's. It's the reason why we're also having to cherry pick the news this week is because we are in the throes of NAMM, and I think Lee mentioned on the podcast actually that he was going to be going to NAMM. He's actually he's there now. So
he's there now. Yeah.
So give him a
what's the time in? Actually, what is the time in Anaheim? Because isn't it opening it's opening today at the time of recording. So I don't know, what is the time out there?
I've not got a clue. I don't know what time doors open as well.
It's midday, so he must be well underway.
Yeah, he's working.
Yeah, he's working right now.
Sucks to be you, Lee.
At the Thorn Sound Labs booth.
Yeah. He said he was flitting between that and Rockboard, weren't he?
Yeah.
So
we could have been like really organised and have the booth numbers and stuff like that. But
by the time this comes out, it would be old information, wouldn't it?
It would be old information. I just realised that as I said it. Yeah. So don't mind me.
No, it's all good. Lee's doing one of the bucket list things and like being at NAMM.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Is it the world's biggest, or is it because it's the American one that we think it's the world's biggest? Like, is there a bigger music trade show somewhere else?
Music Messa is probably the next contender, but I don't know which is bigger.
Yeah.
I've been to neither. I could justify going to the German one easier than I could justify going to the one in America.
Yeah, definitely.
But
maybe we should brush up on our German in Duolingo and target that one for next time.
Yeah, like pedal-specific German phrases.
Ich möchte das Pedal.
Yeah.
Something like that, anyway.
Das Gitarreneffekt ist gut. Ja.
Sehr gut. Ist wunderbar.
There we go.
Oh, we'll pass easy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we probably speak about as much German as Lee does Swedish. So
yeah, I love the fact that it says he's from Sweden on his pass. And,
I didn't read that. I just saw that it.
Yeah, so under where it says his name and what he's doing, and the company name, it says Sweden underneath. So I really hope that someone's just going to walk up to him and start speaking in Swedish.
Yeah. Svensk. He's like, what?
What?
Yeah.
You what, mate?
Yeah. English, mate.
But yeah, no, very, very cool. He is at the pilgrimage, which is Nam.
Yeah.
Or Nam.
It's got two M's. It's got to be Nam in it. It's like
Nam.
Yeah, like ham with two M's. Right.
So yeah, hundreds of bits of news and things with everyone trying to beat the kind of crowd, I guess. But that just means that all the news has come in the last week before it's even opened. That's the impression I've got anyway.
Yeah, there was a couple of little kind of pre-NAM spillages.
Very intentional spillages. Yeah. It's like, oops, I leaked that product. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I'll be talking about today, I don't think they're necessarily at NAM, but the timing was very, very intentional. Their product came out today. So it's I think they coincided it with that so that it would be like maybe NAM release. But we'll
talk about that.
Yeah, talk about that.
Right.
First of all,
I don't even know.
Yeah, like I say, I'll talk about that later on. First of all, let's talk about our sponsor, which is, of course, affordable.co.uk. They bring you pedals from Demon Effects, JSAFX, Muskie, Joyo 4D, Keller, Nux, Moval, Chord, Varve, AM Effects, and Affordable Effects, which this, I think yesterday maybe, released. I think it might be a reskin of one of their older pedals, but it's called the American Idiot.
Oh,
and it's quite an go over to Affordable on Facebook and check out the graphic on that one. It's top tier. It is definitely top tier.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, they're a UK company, of course, with stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging. You need to check them out at affordable.co.uk. But also, like I say, I'm sure I've mentioned this more than once, be on their Facebook, be on their Instagram as well. If you've got either of those channels, make sure that you are following them on Facebook and Instagram, because you will get some absolutely golden nuggets like the American Idiot Drive. I think they're a limited run as well. Right. While Alex is searching up that to get,
I'm trying to. I'm really failing here miserably at finding that content.
It's there. You'll get it, and the moment you do, I'll know. So the first things that we usually do on this podcast is a bit of shit news, and we've got maybe a contender this week. So we were mentioning last week how the what did we talk about last week? The Ibanez Alpha. We were like, that's definitely not going to be a shit news winner. And looking back, there hasn't really been many big hitters in the shit news, but I think this one's a good one.
It could well be. It could well be. I've found the affordable pedal, and it is genius. I think we should we describe what it looks like?
No, go and check it out. Go over to Affordable's socials and check it out. I will say, Stuart Tate would probably like this.
Yes, I think he'd be quite a fan.
Yeah, spiritual successor, isn't it? Of Tate's work.
With the current international news, that's just brilliant. I love that.
Indeed.
In fact, how much is it?
I think currently they're going a little bit cheaper until the end of January. I think it was 69 quid, I think they were.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's based on a rap.
Yeah.
Fitting. Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. So
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I deviated.
Shit news for this week. Last year, they did a very weird collaboration between Ed Sheeran and PRS, specifically PRS SE. So the SE range. They did the F1 like tie-in guitar, because like there was a song that Ed Sheeran and Dave Grohl and some other quote unquote rock stars had collaborated on, and for whatever reason Ed used a baritone guitar and then kind of partnered up with PRS to bring out this kind of Ferrari red semi-hollow baritone. I don't think they'd called it Ferrari red, but it was. It was.
I'm shocked and surprised that it didn't come up on my radar.
Yeah. I mean, it ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? Ticks each and every one of those boxes. So, yeah, that one confused us a little bit. We were confused. We're like, this is a weird tie-in, like tie-in for a movie. Ed Sheeran, not necessarily known too much for his baritone playing, but I suppose if he's played on that one song with the baritone, then okay, we can follow the thought process. However, they've now taken it to the next level, and they've done a limited run of it, 1,000 of these in Cosmic Splash.
Okay, so is it essentially the same guitar with a new finish? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. I think the inlays are slightly different as well, because it's like it's Ed Sheeran.
It's
like
an aesthetic job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm genuinely, like, jokes apart, I'm not familiar with last year's version of this.
So, look, it had a piezo bridge. It essentially baritone, semi-hollow. It looked exactly the same as this, but just red, essentially.
Okay.
Very confusing because, again, like Ed Sheeran fans, like you think of the Venn diagram of Ed Sheeran fans and baritone fans, and there's quite a chasm between those 2 points on that graph.
Good choice of word. Yes. They would never have put those two things together. I mean, he's well known for playing a smaller acoustic guitar with loop pedals, and I've not seen him do anything other. I mean, I'm not a massive follower either, so
yeah. I mean, he played a Strat for a little while when he did that Thinking Out Loud song. I think,
I could see him rocking a Strat. That makes sense.
Yeah, because there's a guitar solo in that, and there's kind of like out of phase Strat single coil sounds in it somewhere as well.
Maybe he should have collaborated with PRS to do like a Stratty sort of guitar.
I mean, that would be groundbreaking
before, is it?
Yeah. I'm kind of waiting for someone to do a telly with PRS. PRS to link up with them and do like just.
There is a model.
The Miles Kennedy one is a little looks a little bit telly-like, but it's got the narrow field pickup, so it looks like it's got humbuckers.
Right. Okay.
So it's not really that. I mean, this Ed Sheeran guitar. How would you describe that finish? Because they've called it Cosmic something or other, Cosmic Car Park, Cosmic Splash.
Right. Honestly, it's the sort of thing that goes at auction for like £1 million, and you just think, I could have done that.
Yeah.
By being drunk, taking drugs, something along those lines, and just thrown paint at a canvas and then picked a small part of it and sold it for like £1 million. That's the vibe I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
I'm not an artistic person in terms of that sort of art. But yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. It's Jackson Pollock from Temu, I think, is the the vibe that I'm kind of feeling with this one. It's kind of like paint splashes, isn't it? Like we've got turquoise, yellow, red, and black paint splashes.
There's no other way to describe it. It's just, you know what it's just reminded me of? Did you ever watch Spaced, the TV show?
No, I mean, I think I've probably caught a few episodes in passing, but I was never I think I was a bit young for the end of that. Oh,
I forget you're a little bit younger, aren't you? Yeah. One of the characters is very intense, and there are scenes of him like painting in brackets and just chucking paint at a canvas, and it's just reminded me of that. So any listeners around my age might know what I'm talking about.
You go, Spaced Burst is this one then?
But it reminded me of a character. I think it was called Brian. I think just chucking paint and it making sense. But it's a paint splatter.
I mean,
so someone's probably like just jumping up and down, like if they know more about art and like I really don't know. Like
our listenership probably not the biggest into the art world.
No, okay, like I'll quite openly say I know nothing about this sort of art, if you could call it that. So
it's an
one of my friends actually. I think I read this correctly, but he actually quite liked the colours. Take me forever to go through. We chat a lot. But yeah, no, he like we were joking about it initially, and he actually said, he didn't mind the finish. He thought it was quite cool. And I have incidentally found the red one, as in last year's one.
I mean, it's just exactly the same instrument, isn't it? But just red.
Even that red to me is a weird red. I don't like it. Like that guitar, like a baritone PRS with like maybe a wine red, maybe let some of the wood, come through. Maybe even a veneer would have worked. But not a fan of either finish, either last year's one or this one. He did point me to the demo as well, and he said it reminded him of I can't remember the name, but there was that Instagram guitarist who like got found out by everyone as just being a massive.
Okay.
G.
Yeah.
I forget his name. He was all over everyone's channels.
Giacomo Tura, I think his name was.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. But yeah, it reminded him a bit of that. And yeah, the demo doesn't really show off the guitar at all. So,
I mean, it feels to me like all of the features, like a bunch of features for a guitar were put in a hat, and they picked out 3 random ones like semi-hollow, baritone, Ed Sheeran, and just went, let's make this work. And now they've done this, but with shit paint job.
Yeah.
And so like that in and of itself would be a tough sell. Like it's a tough sell, isn't it? Like semi-hollow baritone. Yeah. It like PRS. Interesting. Okay. They're asking 1,500 quid for this. Well, it's just over actually. Like 1,590, so closer to 1,600. I don't know who this is for.
It's insane. Like you say, if you're talking Venn diagrams and who this is for, I don't see it. But they're making 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll have to see. Did they sell any of the last year's one?
I mean, the fact that they're doing another run in a more limited finish would suggest that they probably did.
Yeah.
But fuck, man.
Yeah. No. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No.
It's not something you'd associate with him, necessarily. And yeah, it's just really weird. I mean, baritone guitars are pretty niche anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, you don't get many of them to the pound, do you?
You don't get many. Metal players might use them if they don't get on with 7 strings, I guess.
Yeah.
To get those lower tunings.
But then baritone. Semi-hollow.
Semi-hollow, piezo. Yeah.
Like, none of it makes sense.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, a prime candidate for shit news.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it makes sense, isn't it? If they were looking to bag the gold for 2026.
That's probably it. They just had a discussion and they were like, Fret Talk.
Yeah.
Next year. Yeah. We need to win that shit news of the year award.
Gibson
and
have
they
been
just went for it.
too domineering of this category for too long. We need to stake our claim on this. Let's do it early on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Show them we mean business.
And they really have.
Yeah. Like, how much more business can they mean than this?
I wonder if you'd ever do you think if you go into your local shop, I mean, I don't know what music shops you got near you. If you've got any, any of the big ones.
Yeah, guitar.
I assume you've got a guitar in Birmingham, haven't you?
Yeah. We've got. We did have PMT. Rest in peace. Rest its soul.
Yeah. That was actually my closest one was PMT. But yeah, if you go around the M25, you get to guitar, and but yeah, we've got Andertons within.
Yeah.
It's only an hour away. I know. I'm just wondering, are we going to see this guitar on display in those shops?
If there's only 1,000 worldwide,
yeah. How many are coming to the UK?
Probably not.
Not many. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, you'd think he's a British artist. I don't know. Yeah. Pass.
Yeah. If they're doing 1,000 worldwide essentially means like some Asian countries, America and the UK, pretty much, isn't it? Like maybe a little bit of Europe, but realistically, America and the UK is your world tour. So,
yeah, I don't know what his fan base is like in other countries. Maybe I should ask. Maybe I should ask some of my family in France if they've ever heard of Ed Sheeran. I don't know. I literally don't know. But yeah, we'll have to see how it does, and see you at the end of the year for the Shit News of the Year award.
Yeah, so, it will be a nice reminisce, won't it, when we look back at this and go, ugh.
Yeah. Starting very, very. That's going to be hard to beat, and we're only in January.
Yeah, come out swinging. Like, hats off to PRS. It's strong. It's a strong contender.
Very, yeah. So I haven't even watched. There's a little video, and I can see him. Just Ed Sheeran's face, and he's holding the guitar, so he might actually play it. So
yeah.
I don't know if you've looked at the YouTube content, associated YouTube content.
No, the articles on my end block the YouTube content. So it might be because of my browser. It's all like, I find it's always fun to just speculate on stuff. Never really taking the full time to listen to demos, and like we get a vibe from just reading an article, like reading the headline, and then our reaction guides us.
Yeah.
I think we're spot on with this one though.
Yeah. I'm just looking at other links like 6 best baritone guitars for every budget, and I reckon I've got a feeling that none of those 6 guitars are going to be 1,600 quid.
Yeah, they're not going to be
Somehow.
Ed Sheeran linked.
Might be a good thing. I mean, they
Right.
might not be. They might not be semi-hollow or have piezo pickups either.
Yeah, probably. The baritones that I can think of, there was a.
I was going to ask, like, where would you go if you had a gig and you needed a baritone for whatever reason? What brand would you go to?
I would not take the gig, I don't think.
Let's say you had to.
No is always an option. Like Squire did a baritone telly maybe a couple of years back, I think, in like the paranormal series. I'd probably try one of those, but I don't know. Like, baritone is it's an avenue that I've not explored, and for good reason. So I don't know. Like, the low billy is not for blues. It's
really like slow, deep blues.
yeah. I'm sure there are some people who could make it work, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I have spent my life thus far trying to perfect standard tuning, and I don't think I'm there yet. So, like, I'll keep doing that until I feel like I've exhausted all of the creativity that can be used.
Standard.
Yeah. But
some people, you know what? I know some people who will not play a guitar that's in standard tune. Like, they just don't compute, and like standard tune's just not for them at all. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks, though, innit? We're all different, and like, who's to say whether they are right or whether they're wrong? I mean, they're definitely not right, but who's to say?
I'm really enjoying having a guitar in standard tuning again. So
Yeah.
having said that, yeah, I did buy a pedal to then not have it in standard tuning
Yeah,
straight away within like a week.
Yeah, this is a little bit too standard for me. Thank you very much. Right,
Very versatile. Yeah.
the piece of news, that I was alluding to, the big release that kind of tied itself in with NAMM, was a release by Sonicake.
Right.
So they, it feels like a bit of an arms race between them and Vailton, where
Right.
Sonicake released the Pocket Master, Vailton released the GP5.
Yeah, no, I get that. Now you've said it, I've noticed the neck and neck kind of just overtaking each other, releasing things, and yeah.
Yeah. So, like, the most recent one was the GP50, weren't it? The GP5 had come out, the Pocket Master was already out. They were like, okay, but we're pretty much neck and neck here. Hold my beer. They bring out the GP50. Less than a month later, Sonicake come out and be like, okay, we're doing something. It's got 2-foot switches. Like, let's see what.
Yeah,
let's
like
see what's what.
Yeah, like the GP50. Yeah,
And yeah, so the smart box is now the thing. It's not the Pocket Master 2, and I think the reason for that is because of. I'm gonna just hold this one next to my face here, just as like a kind of scale thing. Here we go. So about half of a budge head.
half a face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like probably 2/3 wide of a face.
It's a little bit bigger than the GP50. I think.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, different dimensions. Like the Velton's a little longer and thinner, whereas
I've not measured them against each other. I'll be quite honest, but it feels big. It definitely feels big in comparison to the Pocket Master, because the Pocket Master
is Pocket Master. It's clues in the name.
Yeah, it's designed to master your pocket. Whereas this, they've strayed away from the Pocket Master moniker because.
Should it be like the Gig Bag Master?
Yeah, just like the Satchel Master.
Yeah, I mean that would fit in anyone's kind of gig bag or side bag with their stage clothes.
Yeah,
just me. Yeah,
I did manage to get it to fit into my pockets. Actually,
you got like massive cargo pants.
Well, it's
trousers.
These jeans are just particularly roomy. But
wow, so the big Pocket Master.
Yeah, Pocket Master 2, and in brackets, as long as you're wearing pretty roomy jeans. But rather than that, they went with Smart Box. So essentially, it's a 2-foot switch version of the Pocket Master. It's more things. It's got more things in it, so it's got more effects essentially. But it's also, I don't know if you can see that. Like on this, you've got basically all of the blocks, the effect blocks, have got a button that are dedicated to it. Which
I mean, you could, so it's got 2 switches, so foot operated switches. Then it's above it, it's got a row for each category of effect, maybe you'd call it.
Yeah.
And then screen on top, and it's got a knob there and a few more buttons next to the screen. Yeah.
Yes, I mean the original Pocket Master, you could edit on the unit. It was fine. I didn't have a problem with editing on it. I can understand why some people would, because it's a little bit menu surfy. Yeah. And the lack of controls on the unit mean that, like, sometimes you'd go to change something and you'd be switching something else instead.
Yeah. I personally, I would get annoyed with that particular interface. I know I would. Doesn't matter how good or intuitive it is. That particular type of interface for me doesn't work. Personally,
yeah,
I like more knobs.
Way. So with this one, the Matrix Box 2 had a similar situation where you press the thing. Say you wanted to switch the amp, you press the button that says amp, and it'd bring up the block for your amps, and then you use the dial to kind of scroll through all of the different permutations, like the EQ, the volume, the gain, the type of amp as well. And it's as simple as you press it once to highlight the thing, and if you press it a second time, it switches that thing off. So
okay, yeah. So you can quickly switch blocks in and out of your signal chain, essentially.
Yeah. So nice. Like very, very, very simple. There's a dedicated save button. There's a dedicated global button, and then you've obviously got the dial, and there's a back button as well. So using all of that, it makes it much more intuitive to use. Essentially, you're not having to rely as much on the app, but it still connects to the app.
Yeah, which is great. But again, I find stuff, and don't know if you remember the Atomic amplifier.
No, who's that boy?
Atomic.
It
was called the Amplifier, as in FIRE. Hang on, let me illustrate this.
Amplifier. Oh, okay, I get it.
I think you'll recognise this.
Is this like a Nostalgic trip. It's like your camera is doing it dirty. I don't know this one.
You've not seen?
I've not seen it.
Well, this was the atomic amplifier. It's a very powerful unit. It did some, well, it still does. Although I'm not sure there's support for it right now, but it did all sorts of fantastic things. A full rig emulation. But I found editing patches was just painful because tiny little screen, despite the size of the unit, it's quite a big unit. Tiny little screen, and to get into any sort of menu, you had to press a button, then you dive a bit further into the menu, up and down, and dive a bit further into the menu, and it was just painful. Despite having a load of useful controls on it to do your typical things you might find on an amp, anything other than that was done through this tiny little screen and a horrible menu system that cascaded into, and never got on with it. And a little bit like surfing through DOS. Yeah. That's a good analogy. Yeah, that sort of thing. So to see, such a budget brand getting something intuitive to work is great, because those pedals were not cheap either when they came out. A few £100. But great sounding if you'd spent enough time editing using the GUI on your PC sort of thing. And I did whole gigs with it. Like I emulated my entire live rig, including effects, everything, amp, lots of different channels and gain settings and everything. And it's got you can drive it with MIDI as well, so it's very fully featured. Nice. Absolute pain to edit anything. Like if it wasn't perfect for a gig on the night, I would not want to edit it. I'd be like, oh, that's just tough, because I'm not going to start trying to get into the menus to edit it. Yeah, that's how bad I got on with it. And I'm a techie person. So for me to not get on with stuff, like I'm an electronics design engineer, it's not like it scares me. But those
under stage lights, it's a different story, isn't it? You don't want to be troubleshooting and faffing through menus.
Yeah, I mean, even when there's no one in the venue, you're sound checking or something. It's not something you can quickly like tune to the room or something. Like if your reverb isn't quite right for that room, like it's painful. So all about seeing intuitive ways of doing these things. So great, good old, well done, Sonic 8.
Yeah, they've essentially just made it easier to, like, made the Pocket Master a little bit more powerful, a little bit more easy to use, which, like, happy days. And it's like,
and the price hasn't.
It's not. It's not massively. It's about £90, I think.
Yeah. So is it out? Is it out or out?
Yeah. So it was released today.
Right. Okay.
Which I've done the No Talk All Tone, which will be out tomorrow or last Friday for you listeners. So, look, my first impressions of the unit itself, no software involved, just kind of looking at the unit, looking at some patches, and then looking at how you would edit a patch using the unit, and kind of looking at some of the amp tones, some of the effects tones that are in there. But the when I got it, so I got it like before release, kind of a week before release. The all of like the apps for it hadn't been released yet. So So I literally had the unit to work from.
Yeah.
And
so it's a good thing it was intuitive then. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like the Sonic 8 stuff usually is anyway. But I was speculating about a certain feature that it looks like it might have, which is, so with all of the cheaper NAM profilers, once you engage the the NAM profiling mode, it switches off all the cab sims. So you either have to use an outboard IR, like cab sim IR, or you have to use full NAM profiles that include the speaker as well. And that,
I think we touched upon this, and there was a unit that does do that.
We were talking about the Stritch last week that does that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So another. So do we know that it's got that functionality now?
Well, yesterday they released the app for it, like the desktop app, so I could test it out, and I did test that out, and I did a video of that, like a really kind of quick video of that, and I'll let you guys check the video out. I put that out to release like midnight last night, so that it was on the release date, but as soon as possible. It's doing pretty well in terms of like a video that took me 20 minutes to record, because it's literally just me going, okay, I think it's got this feature. Let's check if it's got this feature.
Yeah.
Import the NAM thing. Let's listen to it. Okay. Kind of thing. Yeah. So like really short and sweet video. I thought it was worth getting that out straight away. And then the no talk term will be out tomorrow, which will be like my kind of full demo of it. Yeah, like impressive unit.
Wicked.
What I will say, like really good for cleans, really good for kind of bluesy pushed kind of crunch tones. Once you get up to higher gain, it's not quite there for me.
Yeah. I mean, often the case, maybe with Actually, I say that sometimes some units can actually do the heavier tones quite well, and it's actually those more subtle tones that you mentioned that are less well covered. So if you're into blues.
Oh yeah, like those are the kind of the tones that I was gravitating towards. I do anyway. But I tested those out with the stuff that's in the unit. I might have put a short showing off. It weren't a short actually. It was on Instagram and Facebook. I put it out a little bit early, showing off the fact that I got a tone that was so touch responsive and dynamic out of the unit. Very naughty of me, but I think I got away with it.
I've just noticed something.
Do tell.
It has a battery built in.
Yeah. So does the GP50, but so did the Pocket Master.
Well, no, I guess the Pocket Master did. I didn't necessarily straight away think that this did. Up to 4 hours headphone use with no need to plug it into anything. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I'm into battery powered stuff. Hang on. I'm into battery powered pedals.
Yeah, guitar stuff.
Yeah. So actually, seeing units that the reason I like it, full disclosure, is if you've got any crappy electrics in your house, just if you start using battery powered stuff, you just won't hear it. And I love that. Doesn't matter what I try and do. I've got isolated power supplies, everything. Can't get clean, super clean electrics in this particular room where I am in my house. Using battery powered stuff I really enjoy, because it just cuts all that out, and it's really nice to not hear that horrible. I'll tell you. It's not even a hum. It's really, really weird. And if you're touching the radiator and some other thing at the same time, and which would suggest it might be a grounding thing, it's not. It's something else. Don't know what it is, but battery powered stuff for the win. Yeah, I like it very much.
And this one comes in a rather fetching black finish, which is very on brand.
It is with my gear at the moment. Yeah, absolute sucker for dark coloured units.
Oh my god, they're rolling out this week, aren't they?
Yeah, no, very cool.
Yeah, it was
pedal. Yeah,
it was a nice kind of pre-NAMM sweetener from Sonic Egg. There'll definitely be more coming out on my channel. I might even do some stuff over on Pedalboards of Doom, actually. Lee will probably convince me to do a live with the smart.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have done it. Definitely done it with the GP50 and with the GP5. I think I did a full video for the Pocket Master. But we might get a live. If you want to see a live, let us know in the old the Facebook group and whatnot. In fact, actually, what you could do, reminded me of another thing that I've done this week, is I created a YouTube channel.
You did?
I created a YouTube channel. I mean, I've already got enough for the fuckers. I'm collecting them like pogs and all.
You got a few already. You got another one, and you're going to plug it right now.
Yeah,
because it's this.
Yeah, right? It is this podcast. So we probably should have done this a long time ago, but the podcast is now officially on YouTube, and it is youtube.com/@FretTalkPodcast. And essentially, nothing changes. Wherever you find the podcast, you can find the podcast. It's hosted on all of the places that it has been before. But if you happen to use YouTube Music, which is the podcast app of choice that I tend to use,
it's 100%. It is what I use all the time.
Yeah, and so you can then subscribe to the Fret Talk Podcast YouTube channel. We've already got 10 subscribers. Well, hey.
Hang on, does it mean if I'm driving around in my car that it might just start playing us?
Yeah, I mean,
might do.
If it does a random pick, we're at 440 episodes at the moment, and that doesn't include all of the interview specials, like I did Adrian Thorpe, the China Guitar Skeptic, Lee, Pedalboards of Doom. There's a bunch of them that just ended up being like supplementary episodes. I listened to one this week. I listened to one of the ones that were flagged as being inappropriate for younger audiences.
Right, yeah.
Because especially around the kind of episode 100 to around episode 200 mark, we were very fast and loose with the titles of our podcasts. And
you got flagged.
Yeah. There's about 3 of them so far that YouTube has just gone, hang on, you can't do that.
Can't do that. You can't say that.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe don't have this as a title.
Yeah, I might need to go through them and censor the titles. I mean, none of the podcasts are appropriate for like young audiences, and you're probably better off being over 18 to listen to them anyway. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but just the fact that they are flagged, and it probably restricts their reach a little bit. I don't know how it works. But yeah, like our old episodes are now, like all of them are now on YouTube, and you can go back through the entire back catalogue and listen to the Fret Talk podcast.
How long would that take? That would take an awful long time.
Yeah, fucking ages. So,
but no, it's great. It's great. So you literally you've uploaded the lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, YouTube uploaded the lot for me. I just put an RSS feed in. Because if it was a case that I had to upload every episode
Manually, yeah, that would have been long.
I would not have been doing that. For the reward for like 10 new extra listeners.
Yeah. No, that's great. I think it's a good move. I am a heavy YouTube and YouTube Music user myself. I don't have Spotify. I know that's weird. Lots of people say it's weird. No,
absolutely.
I've never had it, never subscribed to it, never bothered. Because I had Google Music, was it before? Before it was YouTube Music. I think it was Google Play Music or something. So but yeah, no, great. If it means new people can have a listen, then fantastic.
Yeah, but like my thought process was that like the YouTube recommendation algorithm, like basically like how YouTube selects what is appropriate for you to watch. Like when you log into YouTube, it'll give you like suggestions of what to watch. Yeah.
That's partly. Well, it's one of the things that is good about it. It will suggest similar things of similar interest.
Yeah, and for my money, their recommendation algorithm is the best in the business. It just like as long as the content that you're putting out is of decent quality and consistent, which I would hope by this point it kind of is.
You've been doing it a little while,
yeah.
Can't speak for myself, though, but you have.
Yeah, so it will hopefully like that YouTube recommendation algorithm will do a bit of magic and kind of spread it out to more people.
I think you're right. Sometimes I'm watching stuff with big followings. Not huge because the topics I've watched stuff about aren't massive, but relatively speaking, big numbers. And then it might recommend something which doesn't have a huge, massive following, but is entirely relevant. And it's like, oh, okay. And I'm watching this video and I was like, oh, this is really good. Really interesting stuff. Whatever I'm looking at, if it's a gear review or whatever. And then I look and it's like, this channel has not nearly enough subscribers that it should have, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's done incredibly well for my my endeavours. Like the budget pedal stuff, it's pushed out to all the right people, and is continuing to do so. And for Pedalboards of Doom as well, it's pushing our stuff out to all the right people. I trust it to do the job. So for what was essentially like setting up a new channel, getting verified on that channel, and then posting an RSS feed into it for it to do all of the rest of the work, it was very little effort for what could essentially be like a much bigger reward. So yeah, I was happy with that. But it's the the newest thing. And if you have got a YouTube account, go over to at Fret Talk Podcast and subscribe to it. I hear that people use YouTube videos and YouTube podcasts and stuff to go to sleep to. Feel free to go back through any of our old episodes and just kind of binge.
You know what? I really, really struggle with insomnia. So yeah, I might subscribe to us. Or to you for the massive, vast majority of the episodes on there. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, there's a back catalogue to choose from. Like, there's some fantastic. So, like I say, the interviews are particularly good. The like Adrian Thorpe one that we did. There's one with Xander Circuits as well. There's Stuart Tate. There's Joe Cotsey from Eventide. Like we've done loads of really cool interviews.
I dread to think of how the Stuart Tate one went.
Oh, Stuart's lovely. He's an absolute gem.
Yeah.
I mean, he likes to.
He's a cheeky chap.
He is. Yeah, it was a really good podcast, actually. It was a really good podcast.
Yeah, no, I bet it was great. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I say, there's those to check out. I know, like, our stuff is based on kind of current guitar events. So once those current events are no longer current, it kind of loses a bit of its luster. But it's like a little bit like reading an old guitar magazine. A bit of nostalgia. You go, oh, like I remember when they were like that. That was a thing. And
yeah, I find old magazines around my house and I dip into them and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like the one that I was listening to the other day, we mentioned the Gibson SG standard, like the 61 standard or something like that, the one with the half guard. And we were saying how like they were a good price currently because they were like 1,200 quid. And I'm like, oh man. Like, that's probably like studio money these days.
Oh, it's insane the way the prices have gone. So actually, yeah, just to have a bit of nostalgia and go back in time a little bit and hear you talk about products that are much more affordable or relatively in time affordable, I guess. Yeah. When did the Helix come out and how much was that when that came out?
I think the Helix had come out by the time we started the podcast, but I know that the HX Stomp hadn't, because there's an episode where we mentioned the HX Stomp.
Right.
And I think we mentioned the price of it. I think they were about like 450-ish. Like, who's going to buy that? Why would you want a half Helix? Ugh.
Yeah. And they are absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
Lots of people's.
Go on down there.
Have you got one right there?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
But like,
everyone's telling me to buy one.
They're fantastic. I mean, they're like closer to like 700 quid these days, I think. But
I'll have one for the release price.
No.
I have to go back in time, go pick one up.
Yeah, I mean, I picked mine up. I think mine was on sale for like 400 quid. And I was like, I'm going to really have to justify this. I'm going to have to use this a lot for me to justify this.
See, in my mind, I think I still remember them at that price when they came out. And I've not looked at the prices recently, but are they that much?
I think so. I mean, it's not going to hurt to have a look, is it? It's not going to hurt to
let's have a look. 550?
Is it?
That's Toman's got one 550. Yeah, 550.
Oh, that's not bad then, really, actually.
Maybe they've come back.
Gear for Music, 482.
482. Oh.
Yamaha Music, 475, and free delivery.
Oh.
You would be a fool to miss that opportunity.
£482.
Yeah, and if you wanted to go for the XL, the Helix XL, sorry, the HX Stomp XL, $599 from Andertons.
Oh, that's not bad. Have they gone up and down again?
I think so, because they
the stadiums just come out. Or?
Yeah, possibly actually.
Yeah,
I'm sure they were more than that.
Well, there we go. You heard it here first. There's a purple one as well.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Yamaha Music 475.
475. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I bet you they're about that second hand as well.
And oh my gosh, they're doing the Head Rush VX5 for 225. Is that any good?
I've just seen that 225. I don't know about that one actually.
Like, I've been told varying things about the Head Rush stuff, but I'm imagining the cheap one is probably not as good. I don't know. Like we're pulling ourselves away from the path of the righteous here.
Yeah, we're just looking at gear and going, oh, have you seen that? Oh, you've seen that? We're browsing the internet at this point.
Yeah, we've been distracted by shiny things, haven't we? Right.
Yeah,
I've noticed the time.
100%.
We're pretty much at time anyway, but we can't not do News 3. We can't not do it because it's...
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my... Wow, we have been chatting, haven't we? Yes, no, I think this is one of the stories I absolutely wanted to talk about. So
yeah, so this is one that actually blew up in our group chat. This was so that's how you know it's an important bit of guitar gear when we're actively telling each other about it and being like, shit, guys, this is the thing. So Neural DSP Quad Cortex, market leader, one of the big boys.
It's the one that everyone wants.
Yeah,
everyone thinks they need that much processing power.
Yeah,
on their boards, and they're convinced that it'll make them a better player. Sorry, I'm being a dick. Yeah, no, it's the one everyone wants. It's the powerful one. It can do all sorts of amazing things. It sounds incredible.
It improves the tone that's in your fingers. So
yeah, well, actually, it does a manicure for you as well.
There you go.
Actually, it does your fingertips. Yeah.
There you go. So the neural guarantee, perfect finger tone. So they've kind of shocked us all with this because we weren't expecting this. They've released a mini version of the Quad Cortex. It's not the same as the Nano Cortex. Don't be fooled. No. The Nano Cortex was a lesser being. It was a stripped back, less powerful version. The Quad Cortex Mini, I don't know why they've called it the Quad Core Mini on this one, but it's not. It's
Quad Core Mini.
Quad Core.
It's still got the Quad Core processor at the heart of it.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's essentially the Quad Cortex in a smaller enclosure, isn't it? This one.
It's how to describe it? It's like a massive, thick mobile phone with 4 foot switches on it. That's the only way I can really describe it.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
I have not, as far as I know, there isn't anything of that form factor that looks anything like this. Other than, is it Morningstar that have some kind of square pedals with switches on the corners?
It does look very kind of Morningstar-y, doesn't it?
That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, it's like a massive, great big thick mobile phone with foot switches on it.
I've just noticed how they've managed to get around certain things on this is the fact that on the side there is a one of those multi-jack things that's XLR but also a jack.
Yeah.
And that's for the capture, is it? Oh, interesting. So you can still do captures on this one. But then on the back, because it's quite a thick unit, you've got a lot of I/O as well. So you've got stereo output jack, you've got stereo output XLR, you've got your input, your expression out, your return 1 and 2, send 1 and 2 via TRS, I'm assuming, capture out. You've also got USB and headphones. So you're not missing out on any of the...
The I/O is really impressive.
Yeah.
It's funny, as it rotates, it kind of looks like a pirate ship. It's got all the cannons pointing at you. There's a lot going on. It's just gone broadside and it's about to fire at you. But weird analogy. Sorry.
No, it's
really. It's really comprehensive and it looks compact.
Yeah. So
1.5 kilos.
Essentially, if you want to kind of picture it, if you took the screen off the Quad Cortex and attached 4 foot switches at each corner and then just chopped everything else off, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Really interesting form. Is the screen the same size, I wonder? I wonder if they've used the same screen. That would make sense from a manufacturing point of view. But that would also cause another thing. I think we've all mentioned it. You'd be very worried about having this on stage.
Yeah.
Or so we thought.
Well, yes, we've been proven wrong, haven't we?
Yeah. So a certain guitarist with long blonde hair.
Yeah.
He sounds like he might be from England, but he's not.
Yeah, he's definitely Finnish.
So Ola, England's been stomping on this on a YouTube video, and it didn't even scratch. So
yeah, robust enough.
I don't know what they've put on it, but it looks robust, very robust.
Yeah,
still not sure I'd want it like at the front of the stage. Where beer gets spilt.
Yeah.
If you're playing smaller venue. Having that much money on the floor is scary at the best of times. But yeah, it does look like it would. But actually, it's if it's a screen and it's covered by the right. Maybe they use some of the materials they use on mobile phones to, Corning glass or something. I don't know.
It's so from that point of view, it's quite robust. And the point of having something so expensive down on the floor, if you had the full size quad cortex, the same situation would be true.
Yeah.
So I think if you're thinking about it like that, it's exactly the same kind of risk as a full size quad cortex. You've obviously only got four of those rotatey foot switches.
I'm assuming they've done the same trick where you can use them as encoders as well as pedals. Yeah,
you'd hope so, wouldn't you? But even so, if they haven't, it's still a massive touchscreen. I think it probably would be. On the standard quad cortex, you've got a bank of 8, so A through to H in terms of foot switches, and then you've got a bank up and bank down, another foot switch, and then a massive dial as well.
Yeah.
So you are losing a lot of that additional functionality.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
For same processing power, so pretty good in that respect. But the quad cortex is $1399 at the moment. These things are $1,145. So essentially, an additional 250 quid gets you another another 4, 5, 6, 7 foot switches on a dial. Like a case that I would be more willing to stamp on than the other one, even if it's not necessarily founded in logic, because we've seen the fact that Ola's stood on it.
Yeah,
you still got that.
It's not as fragile as it looks.
But it looks more fragile. Even if it isn't, it looks more fragile.
100%. I'm with you. If I was putting that on the floor and gigging with it, I would have the full size 100%. Because what I'd do with this new mini one, I nearly said MIDI, mini one is actually use MIDI, and I'd have to add a separate controller with more foot switches to control different patch recalls. So what you're saving there, unless you already have a MIDI controller. That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on the floor without adding a MIDI controller to it.
Well,
so
I'd probably be tempted instead to run that behind me, where the amp would be, and then run the MIDI controller in front of me.
Yeah. I've done some gigs like that with the atomic amplifier. I've put the unit on top of the amp or whatever the back line is. And just had the MIDI controller up front.
It's much easier to replace a MIDI controller than it is a
100%.
a grand's worth of modeler.
Yeah.
So
but beer and pedals, they don't necessarily mix that well. So I've had some lively mosh pits and just beer everywhere. It's fun at the time, but when you realise your pedal board's just covered in sticky beer residue, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's the risks, isn't it, that you run, and you wouldn't have anyone that close that they'd be able to spill beer on your amp.
No, I've played some venues where I think a pint could go flying quite that far. Yeah, but it's safer behind you. I mean, you've got you in the way, so you might end up wearing that beer yourself rather than and maybe your guitar might get covered as well. But I'd be very surprised. I'm going to stick my neck out. I'd be very surprised to see people put this particular unit on a pedal board. I might be very, very wrong. Can't see it. I personally would love to have it, like we were talking off air, as a desktop unit. I think absolutely fantastic form factor for that. Wouldn't even have the pedal, the actual foot switches on it. They'd kind of be there to look pretty. But then I have pedals that I use on my desktop. Actual desktop, not desktop of a PC, the top of my desk. The foot switches on. I still use them just with my fingers. So, yeah. Yeah,
it's a viable option. And if they are those kind of those adjustable ones where you can use them as knobs as well.
Yeah. So they act as encoders. To change values of things. You must assume. They would have really missed a trick if they haven't done that again on this one.
Having it on the big unit.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they weren't. I'm not seeing it in the particular list of features I'm seeing, but it must be. Must be the same.
Yeah, you would hope so, wouldn't you? But realistically, a little bit cheaper for the full processing power of the quad cortex. No, it's really impressed. I like the as much as I'm saying that I weirdly don't see the use for live or for gigging, I really like it all the same. I think they've done a really good job of it. All touch screen. Everything seems to be touchscreen these days. It has got a very mobile phone aesthetic when you look at it square on. I'm undecided at the moment. I think they probably know what they're doing. I mean, they do. I mean, they came onto the scene being a relatively unknown in the kind of the multi effects. I know they've done the plugins, but relatively unknown in the multi effects space to being one of the biggest within that space within a short space of time.
Yeah, well, they came into what you might call a saturated market, and they've made a name for themselves and be the one to beat, really. I'm going to ask you, though, if it was £850 rather than 1,145, would you have it? Would you be more likely to be like, that is a good product?
Yeah, I think, the price is... I understand why they've done it, because if you price it too low, you're devaluing the full-size quad cortex.
Yeah.
However, for the sake of 250 quid, I think the full-size quad cortex is worth that additional push.
Yeah. Is the IO identical? I think, did we say that?
Oh yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, I think it might
certainly looks it.
Where there's TRS on this to kind of double up, send 1 and 2 and return 1 and 2. I think it's individuals on the quad cortex.
Yeah, and similarly with the MIDI ports, they have more traditional MIDI inputs as opposed to the smaller mini jack MIDI inputs. For me, that would absolutely make me buy the bigger one based on the MIDI ports. Then I wouldn't have to buy any more cables because I already have the traditional MIDI cables for my setup.
Oh, the 5-pin.
So, yeah. Part of the 4-cable method that I've used. It's all in a a snake thing, including the MIDI cable, so I wouldn't have to change anything. So perfect for me. The big one. But
it wouldn't fit on a desk.
No, for a desk application, I'd have this one 100%. But then you're not using MIDI to switch patches when you're using it as a desktop unit.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not sure how I feel about it at the moment.
No, it'd be really interesting to see how the feedback it gets off users and how well it does. Don't really know quite how to conclude on it.
I think
we both like it, but we're both a little kind of like it's not quite right for everything, but it does what it does really well. Obviously, it's the same processing, so yeah. Yeah,
there's trepidation there, isn't there? Like we're still not 100%. Look, if this was $1,000 rather than 1,145, I would be sold on this. I would
at $1,000, okay.
Yeah. I think that's a nice medium between being expensive enough that it doesn't devalue the full size quad cortex, and being affordable enough that you would like potentially see that as an option rather than just going, oh well, I might as well just buy the big one.
Yeah, and that's only 145 off what they're asking for it. So yeah. So that would make it a more attractive proposition for you. Yeah,
and I think that's literally it for me.
Yeah,
there's that literally.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because what is that sort of weird £1,000 mark? But in our brains, it means something. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather it was £1,000 too, because I might justify it to myself.
Yeah, maybe we can convince Neural.
I'd have it in a heartbeat if it was offered to me. I mean, absolutely.
But, if you think about it,
it does everything. It does everything when you think about it.
Like
does it act as an audio interface?
Yeah, of course it will.
Of course it will. Yeah. So,
the quad cortex was around 1,800 when that first came out, and now it's 1,400. Maybe in a couple of maybe in a year's time, this dips down to $1,000. Then we'll talk, Neural. Then we'll talk.
Yeah, you can get Gear of the Year next year when it's slightly cheaper.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. It's an interesting
cool.
one here. Right.
Very cool.
I think that's where we wrap it for this week, because we're well over time. Which is, I mean, considering we had so much news to talk about, and we talked about probably a third of it.
Yeah.
But
no, we have been. Yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about. Oh, I'm just looking at the list and thinking. Oh.
You know what? It will mean that the news fields are plenty ripe for the next kind of couple of weeks.
Okay. I was quite excited about the guitar we're not going to mention right now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. I was as well. I am definitely down to talk about that one. But anyway, so I'm going to extend. I'm not going to extend anything. I'm going to extend a thank you to you listeners for making it this far into our quite bumper-sized podcast for this week. I'm going to extend a thank you to affordable.co.uk for just being amazing and allowing these shenanigans to happen. And then, of course, I'm going to extend a thank you to our Patreon backers who are amazing. We've got the free tier, and then we've got the premium tier. And for as little as $2 a month, if you want to be part of that premium tier, it's not even that much money, is it? Like $2, it's not a vast amount, but you get access to additional Patreon content most weeks. We've got, I don't even know how many episodes on the Patreon we've got, but we've got definitely like double figures, if not triple by this point, which is rather cool. So nice big back catalogue to go through on that, and just like some behind the scenes stuff as well. You also get your name shouted out in the premium section of the Patreon backers. So as little as $2 a month, go over to patreon.com/FretTalk and find out. Our premium members are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Tone Effects. We've got Mr. Huge Erection. We've got Mr. Molly Cox Long. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We have Mr. Diabetes Foot. We've got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82 and of at PBOD. We've got Mr. Gareth Brand. We've got Mr. Johnny Cambridge. We've got Mr. DJ Play Nice. I think we've got an additional person. Let me just check.
Ooh.
I think we might have a brand new Patreon backer. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Yes, and we've got Mr. Crazed Fandango. I was well aware that I'd done that. I didn't know that if I'd put it down. Here we go. I'm going to plonk that on. You're officially on the document there, Mr. Crazed Fandango, who I might catch up with at the Birmingham Guitar Show. Apparently he's coming along. So, excellent stuff. Fandango. We've got our free members as well. If you didn't want to sign up to the Patreon paid tier, but you still wanted to show a bit of support, you can follow us on Patreon for free. And you also get your name shouted out. We've got the following people. We've got Dave. So we've got Brett. We've got Dave. We've got Harry Wallington. We've got James Bragg. We've got JD Fosho. We've got Jimmy Smith. We've got John. We've got Johnny. We've got Johnny Goat. We've got Julian Nielsen. We've got Kamal Singh. We've got Kent, the entirety thereof. We've got Marlas. We've got Matthew Dang. We've got Michael Burns. We've got Michael Levinson. Mika Piponen. Mike. Nico Moisey. Perry Wright. Raphael Fulmarin. Ross Philpotts. Simon Fricker, Vaughan Murray. What you see is not what you get. William Crown, Fank Brack, Michael Rubovich, Rich Gretzky, and Pedal Boards of Doom. Yeah. If you want to catch me online, I am Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. You find me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, and the other one, Blogspot, or at Budget Pedal Chap. And at Fret Talk Podcast as well now, over on YouTube. This week, of course, features loads and loads of videos about the Sonic 8 Sonic 8 Smart Box, which is the new one. The new one. So if you want any news on that, come over to my channel. Like this, we'll be looking at that. Alex, where can we find you?
Well, I'm always on Pedalboards Team on Facebook. Everything to do with my band Donker Knoffel, and I guess I'm now on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you will be, yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, all of the previous episodes at this point have uploaded. It was doing 100 at a time, and that was on Tuesday, and it like every other day it was doing another 100. So by now, I think they're all done.
Brilliant. Well, I'm also on YouTube. There we go.
There you go.
As is Donker Knuffle as well. There's a music a lyric video for one of the tracks off the latest album. So
very cool.
Worth checking out. And yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Yeah,
I would say that I'm completely biased, but yeah, Donker Knuffle also on YouTube.
Nice. Yeah, they're not at Fret Talk Podcast. I assume you're at Donker Knuffle.
Yeah. there aren't any other channels that are called Donker Knuffle anything, so just type Donker Knuffle correctly and yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah, best of luck with that.
Yeah, look it up. I had to once. I was signing a thing once and I was halfway through signing this poster and I was like,
no.
And I just questioned my own spelling of my own band name. Is that bad? Yeah.
Nice. So, from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Mr. Alex, Mr. Riggs over there, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week.
There are a bit.
Bye. What do you call a book club that's been stuck on the same book for years?
I don't know. What do you call a book club that is stuck on the same book for years?
The church.